Hello, so this is my January 2026 gaming review, where I basically talk about the games that I've played, how I feel about these games, and just gaming in general. There won't be a lot of edits in this. It's mainly just me being as unfiltered and raw. So I'm not gonna cut if let's just say I stutter or anything. I'm just gonna keep it in. And the purpose of this video is really for me to see in the future, right? Or to watch in the future to really understand how I have grown as a person in terms of gaming, if that even makes sense. Or mainly, or another way to look at it is basically like an experiment to see whether how my perception of gaming has changed over the years, right? So without wasting any more time, I'm just gonna jump into the games that I've played, and then we can take it from there. So the first game I played was actually RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I think the game was fun. Yeah, exploration wise was fine, building wise was fine. There was one or two things that I didn't quite like about the game. I think first one was actually more on the combat side of things. The combat felt a bit clunky. Personally, right, I know a lot of people enjoy it, but for me, it felt like it was a bit clunky. And I understand it is actually in beta currently. And if it actually do get better, I really think I would enjoy the game a lot more. But apart from that, there's one more thing which I didn't quite like, which is the progression of the items. I felt that the progression of the items itself was not like the best compared to other games. I didn't feel a power spike when I moved from, let's just say, copper to iron. And I felt like the difficulty of these enemies was still the same, especially the dungeon guardians, which it's also a core part of the game that is needed to be done. So I'm not too sure. In terms of progression, it really didn't feel as satisfying. It felt very grindy to me. Um, yeah, simple way to put it, I need a dopamine spike when I get a new set of items, right? And I didn't quite get that lah. But apart from that, I think the game was fun. The exploration of the place was fun. The quest was a bit lacking, but I think that comes in the future because it's still beta. We will just take that. The next game I've played was actually Hytale. So Hytale was surprisingly something that I would play. Basically, I actually FOMOed to get the game when it released, and then I tried it. It felt like Minecraft, even though I didn't play Minecraft all too much. But I thought the game was quite fun. In fact, I am actually doing a playthrough right now. And hopefully I can make a video on it because I'm recording those sessions. But yeah, actually it's quite fun. I'm gonna give you guys more insights maybe in the month of January. I'm sorry, month of February. Once I maybe complete the game, we'll see. The third game I've played was actually Cuphead, and Cuphead, boy, it was a fun game. It was a very fun game. I think it fits my kind of game. At this current point in time, I actually enjoy fighting bosses a lot. So if you ask me to play games like Hollow Knight, Silksong, I love those games. Cuphead, yep, I enjoyed it a lot. The bosses were tough to a reasonable level. There were very challenging bosses like the dragon, and I would say the Dice King. I think both of them took the longest for me. I think it was an hour per boss. Yep, but I think apart from that, the game was fun. The soundtrack was amazing. The mechanics of the fight was good as well. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I would play it again. On a harder difficulty, probably in the future. The fourth game I played was the TCG Shop Simulator. Sorry, and that was alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much because I actually have a set of videos on it. But I think in general the game was kind of therapeutic, running a trading card shop, right, and then basically ripping packs to basically fuel your dopamine up lah. But apart from that, I think there were certain mechanics or certain parts of the game which was a bit broken that I kind of exploited, and that kind of took the fun out of it. Yeah, I couldn't explore any further because I felt like I already reached end game when I'm not supposed to be at end game, if that makes sense. But yeah, there will be another video coming out on this definitely. So I think in that video you will be able to understand what I'm trying to say, right? The fifth game I played was Silksong. Yes, Silksong. And I don't have any video footage on it because I'm playing it on the PS5 and I don't have anything to record those things. But Silksong, yeah, not much to say. Perfect game. I enjoyed it a lot. The only reason why I like fighting bosses or I realized that I enjoy this kind of fight games was due to Hollow Knight. And Song being part of Team Cherry, you know it's gonna be a big W lah. And it is a big W as of now. I think I'm already 2 to 3 hours of gameplay in, and I'm enjoying it a lot. The movement of this game though is it took me a while to get used to it, but bro, it is so much better than Hollow Knight. I don't know how to explain it, but I really feel that the the movement in Song is a lot more satisfying. More difficult, honestly, but definitely more satisfying. That's a total of 5 single-player games that I've played for the month of January, and then there are 2 multiplayer games that I've played with my friends, right? So the first one was actually Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Not much to talk about this. It's just me chilling, let's just say a long day at work. I just want to chill a bit and play some shooters. Then, yep, I'll just hop on with my friends and then we'll just, mess around. The second one was actually Ready or Not. And Ready or Not, we got it during the Christmas winter sale. And we've been playing it ever since, right? We are almost done with the game. I think there's only left with 2 to 3 missions. But the game was fun, right? There are a lot of shits and giggles in this game because yeah, basically we can't be SWAT agents. There is no way we'll be SWAT agents, not in this life at least. The way that we were moving, the way we were shooting, yeah, I'll try to make a video on it. That is a tough one to make because it is so messy that I don't even know how to basically narrate, if that makes sense. But yeah, we will see. We will see how that goes. But it is a very fun game, and we are almost done completing a game. And I really hope I can find a way to share this videos or footage with you guys lah. Right. Okay, so those are the games that I've played and how I feel about them. I think in terms of gaming in general, I think there are 2 points or 3 points that I really realized for this month. I think the first one was that I felt that because of the content creation right on YouTube, there was this part of me that kept telling me that I want to finish games. I wanted to rush the games to complete so that I have video footage to basically create videos or make videos. But I think that basically sucked out the fun out of the games. So I think what happened for RuneScape Dragon Balls and Hytale was that I was rushing through them. And as I was rushing through them, it felt like I really couldn't enjoy or soak in the entire experience of a particular biome. And it just didn't feel that good playing something like that, playing it that way for an adventure game or an exploration game, right? So it's something I realize now, and maybe in the future I'm just gonna slow down in terms of content creation. I'll make videos whenever I want to, and really enjoy the game so that I can actually have. Like if people ever ask me about the game, I can basically tell them it's a good experience or a bad experience, and it's a genuine one because I actually tried the game rather than rushing through the game, right? Basically, TLDR, it's quality of experience is more important to me than the quantity of games that I've completed, right? So I'm gonna stick to that. The second one is kind of ties closely to the first point, which is I'm a bit 50-50 on survival games right now. So Hytale and Dragon Balls, I felt like they were fun, correct? But it didn't hit the spot the same as how I played Terraria in the past. And I'm not too sure if it's really because of gaming preferences that changed, or if it really is because I was trying to rush through the game this time and then it kind of caused it. But this is something that I probably will have to understand in the future as we actually do these sessions more often, right? And then the last one is really that I think I know this for a very long time now. I just didn't quite like to admit it. That I like to play both single player games and multiplayer games, right? And I can't really like fixate on one only. I kind of have to have a balance between both. So I enjoy playing single player games because that is like my me time. I can basically not talk and just soak in, just basically be alone and be comfortable. Whereas there are also times where I really feel that I need to play with someone, and that that shits and giggles make things a lot better, rather than me just playing within myself lah. So I realized that I enjoy this and I'm gonna continue doing this, having a balance. This also means that maybe video content creation might slow down a bit because I don't have much time to edit, right? But I think in general this is actually better for me as a person. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, that's all I think. I don't really know how to close this, but yes. If anyone is watching this, then Thanks for watching. And for you in the future, whoever that's what you as in me that's watching, right? Just know that on January 2026, I think gaming itself is still fun. So don't stop. Yep. See you around.